Previously on The Great Gatsby. Daisy, you are the most beautiful and attractive girl I have ever seen. When I first met you, I started to dream. Even as a kid, one glance from a girl and I was trying out my last name with hers. I wanted love so badly, which is why I have to see with clear eyes now. Daisy, I love you, and loving someone means you will do anything for them. I have worked so hard for you, Daisy. I bought the house across the bay just for you, so I can stare at your dock at night, knowing that you want me back. Tom Buchanan isn't the right person for you. I'm the one. I'll think of a plan to get rid of him as soon as me and you meet again. I met your cousin, Nick, the other day. He seems like a really good person. He even invited me over to have tea with you. Today is finally the big day. Me and you. I'll help you get the life you deserve, Daisy. Today's the big day. Today. Will she like my outfit? She has to like my outfit. I couldn't even sleep last night. Is everything all right?
The grass looks fine, if that's what you mean.
Grass? What grass? Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that.
Looks very good.
Will they do?
That is a lot. Did I order all this?
Of course. They're fine, old sport.
It would be nice to have something alive to hold on to right now. Something to love me. Or someone. There's no way she is coming.
I can't wait all day. I'm leaving.
Don't be silly. It's just 2 minutes to 4.
Nobody's coming to tea. It's too late.
It's her.
Oh my god. The most beautiful and unique person in this world. Do I look good? I can't let her see me here first. What should I do? Maybe make a run for the back and circle around? Yeah, that'll do. Please let Daisy open the door.
What are you doing?
My heart throbs for you. I've never loved anyone like this before.
I certainly am awfully glad to see you again.
In times of triangulation, it is best to stay awkwardly quiet.
We've met before.
Great impression on her, Jay. Why did this clock have to be here?
I'm sorry about the clock.
It's an old clock.
The first step to fixing something is to know that no matter how destroyed it seems, it can always be saved.
We haven't met for many years.
5 years next November.
Shoot, that was creepy to say. Too late now. Daisy, I'd do anything for you. I just want to be good enough for you.
Where are you going?
I'll be back.
I've got to speak to you. Oh God, this is a mistake. A terrible mistake.
You're just embarrassed, that's all. Daisy's embarrassed too.
She's embarrassed too?
Just as much as you.
Don't talk so loud.
You're acting like a little boy. Not only that, you're rude. Daisy's sitting there all by herself.
I can do this. I can do this. I'm wealthy now. She'll love me.
You look so gorgeous right now. Oh, hello, old sport.
It stopped raining.
Has it? What do you think of that? It has stopped raining?
I'm glad, Jay.
This was the best moment of my life in the past 5 years. I need this to continue. I want you and Daisy to come over to my house. I'd like to show her around.
You sure you want me to come?
Absolutely, old sport. Absolutely. Let's go now.
This is our
Our
commentary.
scene of The Great Gatsby was Chapter 5 when Daisy and Gatsby reunited at Nick's house. We based the scene on the popular Netflix series You, which follows Joe Goldberg, a New York bookstore manager and a serial killer who falls in love with a customer named Guinevere Beck and quickly develops an extreme and delusional obsession. Joe exploits today's technology to win the heart of Beck and faces obstacles like her friends Benji and Pete.
We chose this show because of the similarities between Jay Gatsby and Joe Goldberg. Both are obsessed with a girl, Daisy and Beck, and are willing to do anything to be with them. Guided by love, Gatsby gains a lot of fortune through possible bootlegging, which is selling alcohol illegally, and moves across the bay just to be near Daisy, while Joe murders whoever was a threat to him and Beck's relationship.
Both are illegal. We changed the scene to be told through Gatsby's perspective because we wanted it to be similar to the show, which is told through Joe's perspective. We have 3 characters in the scene and only 2 of us, so one of us had to play 2 characters. We knew that whoever played Gatsby, the other person had to play Nick and Daisy, because Gatsby's the main character, and we had scenes with both Nick and Daisy together.
Nick and Daisy having a conversation here wasn't possible, so we didn't include it. So Dylan was Gatsby because he was white like Gatsby and Joe, and he had a better voice for the role.
And Thomas was Nick and Daisy because he owned the blonde wig and had to be Nick because there was no other option.
For our costumes, we just needed Nick and Gatsby to look formal. We wore nice looking shirts. Gatsby wore white and Nick wore black so that they can look different for the audience.
For Daisy, Thomas used a blonde wig and a girl shirt to fit the role of Gatsby's love.
The video was shot through short clips from different angles and perspectives because it was hard to record a continuous scene with only 2 of us, so we took turns recording each other or we set it up on the table. We kept some of the dialogue from the novel to make it similar to the movie and the book. We started off the video with an intro, very similar to Yu's intro in the beginning of every episode.
We wanted Gatsby to recap the past with Daisy's, like Joe recapped the past with Beck. We showed scenes of Gatsby meeting Daisy in the past and admiring Daisy. The intro ends with Gatsby and Nick meeting for the first time at Gatsby's party, and then the You title scene follows. After the intro, Gatsby shows up at Nick's house. Gatsby is extremely nervous and worries that she won't come. He stands up to leave, but Daisy shows up right in time. Gatsby is scared and runs away just to show up at the front door again, acting like he arrived. After Daisy, their reunion is extremely awkward and tense.
Nick tries to leave them alone, but Gatsby follows them miserably. Nick gives them some confidence, and Gatsby walks back into the living room. After Nick leaves them for a short time, the 2 are reunited again, full of joy, and the scene ends with all 3 of them leaving to go to Gatsby's house. The scene outside was Nick's front lawn, and the table was Nick's living room. The kitchen was basically the hallway in between.
After the dialogue in the show You are Joe's thoughts, so we tried to make Gatsby's thoughts similar. So we edited voiceovers of Gatsby's face when he's thinking about something, just like the voiceovers in Joe's face in You. The rain, umbrella, tea, flowers, watch, and clock were the props and edits we used to make the scene a little more realistic. The flowers, rain, watch, and umbrella were added digitally because we couldn't actually make it rain or bring tons of flowers to school. Their relationship is only a dream that Gatsby moves towards. Afterwards, the plot of the novel shifts its focus to their romance.
A meeting between the 2 was inevitable. Her nervousness about the present day caused him to knock over Nick's clock, hinting that he wants to relive the past with Daisy. This scene was important and stood out to us because it's the first time Gatsby and Daisy meet in person for a very long time.
Emotions were running high, and things were bound to get tense. and intensing for the reader. Their encounters make the book's high point where the dream is realized and fulfilled. The pivotal moment affected by the novel because it shows that Gatsby's fantasy and feelings for Daisy were now.
After some time together, it's clear that their love has been rekindled. In the show You, Joe also wins Bex's love, and they start dating. Gatsby changes after this scene because his dream is becoming more reality now. Daisy fades from an object of desire to a real human being, and the novel progresses their relationship from there.